From Rixie, this is the Daily Rec. And I'm Maddie May. My recommendation for today is the book Braiding Sweetgrass by Robin Wall Kimmerer. The subtitle is Indigenous Wisdom, Scientific Knowledge, and the Teaching of Plants, and it's published by Milkweed Editions. This book has been out for a while, but I saw that one of my friends, Micah Baker, had suggested it on Instagram, and so I ordered the book from Thrift Books and read it, and now it is one of my favorite books, maybe my favorite right now. Here is the synopsis from Elizabeth Gilbert. As a botanist, Robin Wall Kimmerer has been trained to ask questions of nature with the tools of science. As a member of the citizen Potawatomi Nation, she embraces the notion that plants and animals are our oldest teachers. In Braiding Sweetgrass, Kimmerer brings these two lenses of knowledge together to take us on a journey that is every bit as mythic as it is scientific, as sacred as it is historical, as clever as it is wise. I totally agree. This book is like a devotional for people who worship the spirit in all things. As I read this book, I learned more about how humans aren't this toxic sludge on the earth. We actually have a lot of capability to promote the health and well-being of our natural siblings, our earth spirits here. That sounds really hippy-dippy, but everything around us is alive and we can help those lives flourish. And it's reciprocal, right? When they flourish, we flourish. I learned that. I learned more about that through this book. She goes into studies, into personal anecdotes and research. It's really well-rounded and really well-written. I'm really picky about the writing that I like to consume. This is efficient and poignant. And going back to how I said it was a devotional, I grew up reading like evangelical devotionals, and I did appreciate the daily practice and meditation of like reading and praying. And so this book can be really amazing for that. You can sit down every morning and just read one of the essays in the book, learn something really deep, and then meditate on that throughout the day, either by experiencing it in nature yourself or not. Another topic that I really pulled away from this was species isolation or species loneliness. Some humans live in a space where they never interact with other species. We clean our homes, we kill the bugs and the creatures that come into them, and so we end up kind of lonely. She talks about how humans are healthier when we get to interact with lots of other species. So all you plant moms out there, I see you. You're trying to overcome your species loneliness. But also just being out around birds and bugs and lizards and snakes and groundhogs, it's good for you. And that's kind of my life out here on the farm. So I'm just really happy to read this book and have my indoors life. I read outdoors too, but like my reading reflect the way that I like to interact with my world. So yeah, I guess my takeaways are if you want to educate yourself and meditate, I suggest you read this book and then pair each reading with a daily nature walk. Try to get to know your brothers and sisters on this earth. This has been your Daily Rec. We'll see you tomorrow.